want to hold?
No.
I can hold them for you if you'd like.
First couple under the new historic legal decision brought to us by Lambda Legal and ACLU. Do you want to say anything, or they'll ask questions?
Any questions?
They want to know what you're thinking today. What do you feel?
Well, this was very quickly done, and but it is something that Mercedes and I and our family have been waiting for quite some time. I think this has really put the stamp of approval on the fact that no matter your family makeup, your family is important, and marriage is important. Equality is important. We live a very happy life together, and we've worked hard as a couple to raise a family, and this really just means a lot to us. Our children now can look at their family and know that they're as equal as their cousins' families that are married, their friends, and that's what's important to us, is our family. And this really, the state of Illinois and this office has shown that we really matter, and we appreciate it.
What feels different right now versus 10 minutes ago for you two?
Well, it's the law, and that's what's important. We have rights that we didn't have a few seconds ago, and that was very federal. It was very important for us to have these rights.
What do you think about the fact that in 2012 you took a stand and you filed that lawsuit, and now you're here today
there's many families like ours out there. We're just a small representation of those families. They deserve just as much attention as we are getting. We did it because we wanted to make sure that the equality, that people did get the same rights. So for us, being part of this lawsuit has been a really important journey. We've learned a lot, and we've also felt that we were doing it because we wanted to do it for our family, but we also wanted to do it for other families across Illinois and across the country.
Where do you folks live?
We live in West Rogers Park.
Can you introduce your family members here?
This is Ava, she's 9.
ABA.
ABA. This is Jaden, he is 5, J-A-I-D-O-N. And Lennox, who was the baby that just left, he's 3 months old. It's Lennox, L-E-N-N-O-X.
And how long have you been together? How'd you meet?
We've been together for 22 years. You can say how we meet.
You can talk. She doesn't know how to talk. Now, we've been together for 22 years, and we met when we were working for a publishing company. And we've been best friends and life partners ever since.
It hasn't all been pretty. She's,
Did you ever
We
wonder,
try to make it look pretty.
Did you ever wonder if this day would come?
When we met one another, we didn't have the words for it, but we
occurred to
wanted
us.
to be married. If when you meet somebody and they're truly your soulmate, you think of, that's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and that is what, you get married and you spend the rest of life with one another. And at the time we were very young, and we didn't have the words for it, but we had come from families that had solid marriages. Our parents have been married. Mercedes' parents have been married over 50 years. My parents were married until my father was died for over 45 years. So for us, marriage was about a commitment and a family. So when we got together, we knew that that's what we wanted to spend the rest of our lives together. So the fact that that definition is marriage, that's what we live. We live a life as a family, and if that's the definition of marriage to us, is about love and family.
And it really became very important to us, even more so when we had children, because we wanted our children to grow up knowing that they have a family that's equal with everyone else in their family, their cousins and their aunts and uncles. So that was why we were very involved with the Lambda legal case.
Do you already have a civil union?
Yes,
We do.
we do.
When you call them?
June 2nd to 2010, whenever
The law. Yes.
we can't remember.
Are you both?
So much has happened since then.
You both still in the publishing industry? What?
Correct.
Yes.
Had you ever married in another state or anything?
No.
Had a-
We wanted to be married in Illinois. We live in Illinois. We didn't think we should be asked to leave the state to get married in a place that we already live here. So we felt the right to where we reside.
How will you celebrate?
Well, this is really last minute. So we'll probably Mercedes brought a bag of with
I
champagne
have my
in it.
champagne that I've been
I'm
carrying
assuming she's
around.
drinking that with our friend Lisa and Chris, who accompanied us today.
And Christopher and Eric.
And at some point, we would like to have our family and friends celebrate with us. So maybe over the summer, we'll have a celebration. When we had a civil union, no one really knew what that meant, so we didn't really have a lot of friends and family.
That was
came at
very
that time.
rushed too when
How
we
did
had
you-
a reception.
So what time was it when you heard about this? Walk me through your morning this morning.
Well, this morning,
Lots of text messages.
But this morning, we woke up like any other day, and we got the kids ready for school. Our daughter, I went to school because she had a swim-a-thon, and she swam 76 laps in 30 minutes. And our son Jaden had his 100th day of school, so he had to
They
bring
were
100
celebrating
things
that
to
today,
school.
so
He
lots of
celebrated that.
school things.
He brought 100 Pokemon cards and got to share that with his class. So I went there, and then I got a text that this was happening, and we gathered the kids up
Come home fast.
and we got here.
Can I just ask, there are many people who, not many, there will be a few people who see all this tonight and all this celebration, and they won't feel as comfortable as maybe as most people like that you might feel. This is an opportunity to address them directly in terms of what your marriage represents. Can you address those concerns?
Well, marriage to us is about our family. Sorry.
Come on.
Marriage to us, to Theresa and myself, is about family and about love. There is no right or wrong as far as who gets married, men or women. No gender discrimination as far as we're concerned. We just want them to know that we're all about our family. We have values, just as everybody else who wants to get married. And that's what we want them to know. We have family values, and that's what's important to us.
Yeah, there's really no room for hate. I mean, we're not hurting anybody. We live our life in an honest way, and we raise our family with good morals. And I think we're a great representation of their family. Oh, sure. Really high? Over the microphones, okay.
We didn't even have time for a manicure today. So excuse.
Sure, Theresa, Theresa,